Yes, because it's designed to be a marketing platform as well as a lead generator. I don't have anyone on here yet.
Is that one word or two words? The good old fashioned.
Thank you. For those of you joining us via Zoom, I've signed into Mac Center and clicked on the Megaphone tile. Mac Center is remax.net, and you log in with your Remax address, and I clicked on the Megaphone tile, and we're going to go directly into settings. When you go into settings, the very first tab says social accounts. You want to make sure those are all connected. Even though you've put them into your Remax profile, when they launched all this on Megaphone, it didn't feed over, you're going to have to do it again.
So you just put
And it's going to ask you to log in with your Facebook address, log in with your LinkedIn, log in with your Twitter.
I was going to say, I know, right on my computer.
Yes. Megaphone is still producing an ad that they will run for 7 days for free for you. So you still have that being done. You still are able to track the action from that and send that to your seller. So that's still being done for you. But going forward, you can create your marketing pieces. You can launch ads to run on the platform for a longer time. And I'm going to cover those.
So are they only doing the 7 days on a new listing or when it's
On the
sold?
new listing. That's
Okay,
it.
so
New
when
listing.
it's sold, you need to do it yourself.
Correct.
Okay.
All right, so once you got your social accounts connected, we want to click on the next tab. Oh, this says listing automation. Just like Design Center would do an automated packaging for you, that would include a brochure or flyer, social media posting, e-flyer, e-postcard, so on. They are doing that as well. The only thing they are not producing for you is a website for the house, because they figure you can go to remax.com, pull up the address and get the landing page. And they're not doing a YouTube video. But you also can run into Remax Hustle, generate the listing video there and post it up to YouTube.
What is this under automated?
Listing automation. What that's going to do then is every time a new listing gets put into MLS and gets up to Remax, Megaphone's going to pick it up and launch it out to where you tell it to from here. Okay, so all your media is going to go directly to your Remax landing page, your Boosh site. If you have your own third-party website, not a domain name, but an actual website, then you'd want to change this first line on the destination URL to your websites.
I'm sorry. I was taking notes and I missed.
That's okay. All the ads that Megaphone generates are going to go automatically to the URL you designate, to your website, which by default should be your Boosh website. Okay.
The one we have right
We
now.
only have right now. There are some agents that have a third-party, fully customized website, and then you'll need to change that URL to that. Perfect example is Gary Rossinoff has his own website, so he would change that to his URL.
So the Boosh site is the one that we went in that you got from Karen.
Correct.
Right?
Yes. Mhm.
But
Yeah, that Sherry
that's
made.
somehow like that.
That's a domain name. So it's going to your Remax landing page, your Boosh website.
Yeah.
Or jealous.
You're on the west side. We don't know it's not that. You could just have this meeting right now and say, I don't know.
No. I'm just letting you know that's why it says up here, it says remax.com/your listing. That's the default URL that goes to your Boosh page. So you don't need to change that at all unless you have, and you'll know it if you have a third-party website that you're managing or created yourself. So you're good. You're good with the sherrymay.com. Yes, you are, because that's a domain name and that's already pointed towards Remax. We did that. All right. Scrolling on down here, they're saying here that all the residential listings that you have, you can generate a web ad. You can generate a web ad, which is going to be what you pay for. So if you automatically want to have a web ad campaign started that you're going to pay for, you can set that up through here. So that then every new listing will run on that same campaign.
So what is that? Because we were paying, Facebook.
That's where this
So
should be. That's where this
that's
is.
would be.
Yes.
Okay, so instead of paying Facebook for it, we paid Megaphone or React for it.
Right. Let me show you. You're going to be paying the website right here. I need a piece of paper. Put this in.
Where to go? It's gonna tell me that it's giving me all these impressions and all these connections, and I think it's all, say it again, Sherry.
I might just see if we're gonna get a deal.
Oh, no. Well, right now you are getting 20% off.
Which is $2.
All right. So on a new listing, that you want to pay for the web ad to go out to, you can set the distance, you can set the maximum spend limit for each listing, and then you're going to put your payment method into here. Okay. If I wanted to say, I want to go 15 miles, I want to spend no more than $25, you're going to add your payment method and you agree that it's going to be posted and it will stop when it's supposed to stop. Save. I'm not signing up for this right now. But with that being said, I'm going to show you where this is going to come up next. Let's go back here. Next down, we have Facebook. We're going to say we want every ad, new listing post to Facebook. It's going to ask you, where do you want it to post to? You should be your Facebook business page. So that's going to be what you set up in your social settings. Yes. Mhm.
Earlier you said to connect on your account.
Correct.
And automatically would get it there.
Right.
So what are we talking about? This is like for longer lengths of time or?
No,
extras?
for the very first time, you have to go in here and tell it by default to always go to your Facebook business page. Because you could change that up if you want to maybe post it to a different Facebook business page. No, this is the first 7 days.
Okay.
But then when you say, yes, I want to run it longer, it will go by default. Right? But there are ads, not only, but most important right here, it's going to use the first 700 characters of your MLS feed. So whatever you got in your MLS marketing remarks is what they're going to use to post in the ads. Now we only have 500 characters in MLS, so 700 should take all of your remarks. Okay. It'll also show you an example of the ad that's going to run. So that's the ad that it's going to generate for you automatically.
That's what it looks like in Facebook.
Mm-hmm. You want to go back and drop down to the next one, the Twitter post. This is where I would change it a little bit though. You want to make sure it's going to your Twitter account, and it will only use 140 characters of your MLS remarks. So if you put something in like, traditional family home on cul-de-sac, that's all it's going to take. If that's the first 140 characters, but you can customize the prompt. And I would put in a call to action there. Check out my new listing at my website. So for Twitter, I would definitely shorten it and make it more of a direct call to action. Backspace out of that, go on down to LinkedIn. It's the same thing. They do use the first 700, but in LinkedIn, I don't know. I think that people don't read that much on LinkedIn ads. So I would, yes, I would put it more to check out my new listing at my website. Next block down goes into the social ads. Now, social ads are powered by HomeSnap. This is where the lead generation is coming into. Okay. Social ads, the automation, because it's going to create an ad that it's going to post for the first 7 days free, and then you can change it to post out longer. Then the reason why it's being sponsored by HomeSnap is because that's how they're capturing the leads. So this is the lead generation part of your marketing platform that, yes, you'll have to pay for. Customizing the settings here, and Luke, this is where you probably want to pay attention on the Facebook stuff. After 7 days, if you want the ad campaign to continue, you're going to pay for it right here. That's okay. Because HomeSnap is the lead generator.
Right, and then I heard pay for it after that.
Right. We're still getting leads from remax.com and from your own websites, okay? So if someone
Okay.
visits johansenteam.com, they're captured as a lead and sent to you directly, okay?
Got it.
But if someone pulls off of the ad that you've paid for to run, it's going to be captured by HomeSnap. You're going to get an email from HomeSnap that you have a new lead, and it's valid and it's for real. Oh, snap! What? Something?
When I clicked on that button, it didn't do it.
Huh? Did you set up your profile?
In HomeSnap?
No, in right here. When I told you to link your social connect,
No,
that's why.
that's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as you go through here,
My website doesn't work either. 'Cause I messed it up when I went through this tutorial. And my eTeamSales.com doesn't work either. I'm gonna ask.
that would not be working from your domain manager. Who do you have
Maybe
your?
we could share it.
We can, because that should be.
No, people are all-
Says HomeSnap.
I need an assistant that isn't 75 years old. That's what I need.
Oh, wow. You just changed your mother's name.
I'm sorry, Justin, go ahead.
Did the HomeSnap leads jump into Boosh as well?
Yes. Yeah, your HomeSnap leads will dump into Boosh. Just like if anyone clicks on the Facebook ad through AdWorks or through Megaphone, it comes to you and dumps into your Boosh. All right, so it's going to ask, do you want to advertise new listings on the social ads? Yes, I do. Do you want to advertise recent sales? You can say, yes, I do. Advertise open houses? I'm going to say, no, I don't do open houses. Price reductions? Yes. Do you want to advertise coming soon? Yes, important. You can only do that if you have your broker's permission. We do have our broker's permission to advertise our coming soon on third-party platforms, okay? Advertise when you're a co-listing or an alternate agent, another plus. So if you're not the team leader, but you're on a team, you can pay to have the ads run as well, okay?
You don't get them free though.
Correct. All right, so now it's going to ask you what property types you want to advertise. Rentals are usually not always in the MLS. So I don't think they chose it, but if you do a lot of rentals that you list in the MLS, you want to add that box on there too. Press continue on that. Now here's the cost. They're saying for a matter of 10 to 14 days, you're going to pay $99 to run the ad on Facebook. You should expect over 2,000 views, 94 clicks, and at least 9 leads. You can advertise on Instagram, same thing, depending on the dollar.
The house itself will sell before it even hits to the safe part.
Yes.
Isn't it amazing?
Mhm.
So the average time on market right now is less than a week.
Yes,
For most,
most of them.
for sale.
Yes, I agree.
Cover your face, Tom.
All right, you can kind of slide this further down, pay more money, see what kind of results you're going to get. Even up to, $300-400. Now, that's going to be with every new listing that you come out. They're going to charge you another fee for that because they're specific property specific ads. So if you sign up for $99 and you get another listing in that same month, it's going to be another $99. It's going to be another $99, whatever you want to run it for. Okay. And on top of that, then when you get on Facebook, it's going to ask you if you want to boost your post and charge you another whatever dollars you want to spend. All right.
I'm hearing some strong endorsements here.
Sorry, I got 0. I've done a lot of research. Facebook's almost,
Curious subtext going
yeah,
on.
Facebook is the most expensive and least effective marketing platform. People are more concerned about what you had for dinner and who you're going out with and what you're doing for vacation than they are that you have a house for sale. Yeah. Have any of you sold a house off of Facebook?
Only for sale by owner.
You're not even on
I didn't know
Facebook?
if my house was around. Some of my clients
Have sold their house on Facebook?
Well, they listed it on, right?
Yeah, that's how.
People are selling on Facebook?
Yeah, they just act like it's, the on-call for.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, it's just- I mean,
It is.
the marketplace is just like took Craigslist and showed
It
you
is.
the trash.
But, you know, this is marketing. People do see the banner ads. You self might have clicked on one or twice, and that's where these are showing up.
So the important thing is that we connect, so that every time our listing goes in. we get-
Exactly. Take the 7 days.
It's the impression, okay, so this is gonna get scary, guys. You know how like when you're shopping for a pair of shoes for a wedding, you know how every time you log on to the internet,
I haven't bought a pair of shoes in 30 years.
the same ad shows up, so is Megaphone trying to do that?
Yeah.
With the listings?
Yeah.
They're trying to get it, is embedded the right word, is the number of impressions. So the 7 days, the free 7 days.
Mhm.
Did it let you pick like the zip code if it was
Yeah.
Okay,
That's what you're paying for.
so how does it decide the 2,000 number of impressions?
It's going by price range and geographic location.
Okay. But it's always gonna come up in the feed, because I've seen it, it'll say sponsored,
Mm-hmm.
or it'll say, it does, it said, and lately, I've been seeing it, Joe, you'll love this, Low Miller Real Estate, who started in Little Lawrenceburg, Indiana. Theirs comes up and it'll say WKRC, so they come up under channel 12, and then their name,
Mm-hmm.
and it's somehow like, how did they get affiliated with?
They're
Channel
paying
12?
WKRC. They're a commercial on
Yeah,
WKRC.
they've got a commercial, I've seen it.
Yeah. They've got a commercial on that channel.
Okay, and it'll say in real faint that it's a sponsored ad.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they paid for it.
Okay, so back to the 7 days free for like, it decides,
On geographical location and price range.
right, who's looking at their feed.
Mm-hmm. Because then it will repeat up, yes.
It's gonna show up.
Mhm.
But it's always gonna show up, it's embedded in there, it's always gonna show up every time that person.
Logs out. Yeah.
Logs on to Facebook.
Correct.
So the risk of it is to keep your face or your ad.
So just do the 7 days free
Yeah.
and link everything together.
I would. That's what I recommend you doing.
Accounts.
And then share the heck out of it on your own pages. I mean, because that's a guaranteed, you know, if you have 700 friends, that's a guaranteed 700 people that are going to see it.
Well, guys, and here's the other thing we do is like. the-
On your feed.
that Cincinnati agent page, and then Mike Harrison's got their own page. There's different, you gotta go out and seek and find them. You know, like Ross has a Ross homes for sale. You got to list it, Ross. Please, it's way more fun.
I'm sure your mom will pay it right up. Yes, Joe.
When you get a lead on this, home snap,
Mhm.
all it ever says is this buyer is interested in the property. That's all it ever says. Where are they seeing this? Why isn't there, I don't know, what do they want?
They're
Do they know the
capturing.
price? Do they know the address?
Yeah, I mean, you can see the ad that they're posting even for the free 7 days. You can see that ad. I'll show you where that's going to show up.
So I'll have to, I get the lead, I'll have to revert back to the ad to see what they saw.
It should, the email that you get with the leads information should be telling you what property they looked at.
Okay. Well, I'm getting, like the properties for a week, and I'll get that. I'm thinking, where are they seeing this?
Yeah, that's
They're
interesting.
planning for a week.
Well, all the websites are not as updated or not feeding up as quick on the pendings, because I've had a couple leads send me houses that literally says it was active in that lead email, and then I jump on the MLS and it's pending.
Okay.
So it could be a breakdown on that feed time, but it should be a week. Yeah, and that's coming from Megaphone or coming from,
I believe it's Microsoft, yeah.
okay. Yeah, maybe when you see one, send it to me, let me know,
Okay, all right.
so I can help backtrack it a little bit. All right, so again, you can decide how much you want to budget, how much you want to spend on it, and it's going to put it where it wants it to. Waze is a mapping app, just like Google Maps. but they have pop-up ads. You would be a pop-up ad on that app. Okay.
Because it's 7 days free now, and in the market we're in, that's great, but if this market goes the opposite way,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna spend all that money, and that's ridiculous. What are we paying Remax for?
This is
$400 a year.
This is all the third-party places.
They have said we're bringing you an industry leading, product, and we want to be a approved supplier, and we'll join with you.
But you get all this stuff free if you just post it to your own page.
Exactly. They are really trying to capture the agents that are saying, I don't know how to market. I'm not in the marketing. I want it done for me. So they're saying, right. They're saying, great, we'll design a program that does it for you.
You can figure out.
Right. And you have to figure out how to do it.
It's, if you understand all this stuff, it's probably more expensive, but it's a lot easier than what it used to be when we used to advertise in Harmon Homes and all that other crap.
Well, you'll see, true, very true. You'll see in the handout I gave you in the very last page, on the very last section, they are offering a concierge service for $500 a month. They will screen your leads and maintain the ad campaigns that you want.
That's an awesome.
And if you're one of the top producers, it's worth it. If you're not a
Right.
gazillion-dollar producer, then make your own finger phone call.
All right, so in what we just did there, it was, a savings of $109 for an extra $100. They'll add another $100 to your second campaign. So they're gonna keep looping you in here for more and more. Enter your payment information, save and go. And that was again under the ad subscriptions. Right here, social ad automation. That's one of the settings on the listing automation. So that's the lead generation ad side of it. Okay, I want to jump over to content because you're going to say, well, how can I just create a flyer? I just need a flyer for my listing. Let's go back to dashboard. And we want to create or promote a listing. It should pull up the listings that you have. You want to click on the one that you desire to.
Sorry.
Mhm.
Say that again real quick.
I went to dashboard, and then I clicked on the first tile that says promote a listing.
Thank you.
When you do that, it's going to pull up what it's already generated for you. It has created automatically a jumbo postcard, a brochure, and a flyer for you. This property is pending, so it says not available right now because it doesn't do it for pending properties. It only does it for new listings, open houses, and price reductions. So, you have no active listings. Yeah, they're all pending. So, right, right. All right, and then the social posts that they have already created for you as well. And then the digital listing ads, again, would be the ads that we just talked about, okay? If you want to go ahead and just create that flyer for yourself, you can go back up here and click on Start a New Project using Content Template. That was halfway down on the right-hand side, Start a New Project. It's going to take you into the deluxe site. Deluxe is just where the templates are maintained and created. It's going to ask if you want to do a print or digital. We want print. It's going to bring up all the templates that it has, postcards, start a new project. Yes. Yes, it is. I'll share it with all of you.
That way you don't have to make notes of all that. The Zoom meeting will be recorded.
Yeah, and I'll share it with all of you here and everyone online. All right, so you're going to pick out what piece you would want. Let's go with just a jumbo postcard here. I clicked on order. It's going to bring it up for me here and let me know I need to complete the information. This is a sample of what it's going to look like here. This property text that's showing up right here is feeding from the MLS. So again, It almost has to encourage you to really sharpen your remarks on MLS, because now it's going to be used to feed everywhere else.
What's the lag time between a new listing and,
Anywhere from
populating?
15 minutes to 2 hours.
so that fast?
Yeah. So on here, we want our fill in the blanks here. Include your agent photo, your agent name, contact phone numbers. You know, I would almost take one of these out so that it doesn't feed through your number 3 times, but it's up to you guys. It does not yet have the Remax preferred logo. You will only go with the Remax logo. In Design Center, they have the ability to upload your broker's logo, and it's not here yet. So you're just going to have the Remax logo. So be sure you put your office name is listed in there correctly. The property status just listed, or whether it's a price on. And then you can put your headline in here, whether it's, you know, great family home, location, and then a tagline, you know, your neighborhood steal or whatever you want to put on there. Sure, I can in class. Property title, again, whatever you'd like. This, again, it took my remarks from MLS here. Cul-de-sac. Include the MLS logo, yes. Include the realtor logo, yes. If you want to name the order, hit continue on that. Next, it's going to ask you to pick out which pictures you want to use. Select the property from the MLS so that it can grab the right pictures. It's going to need a photo up on the front. It's showing you the template, so you know that you have one photo there. It brings up your listing photos from MLS. So you want that one in there. We're going to hit continue next. Sorry. Yes, I know it's so low resolution. We'll continue anyway. It's going to bring you to the proof next.
You can't edit the MLS remarks.
You can when you click on edit text right here.
Oh,
It was right above that. I just didn't edit it when I was on this page. But it was right down there in the property description is the MLS remarks.
okay.
We abbreviated it.
Right, so yes.
Now look to enhance up to 700.
Correct.
Write the word better.
Write the word out. Right, lower level instead of LL.
That's where you can change the font.
The color.
There you go, Joe.
Color of the print?
I don't think it will let you change color, Justin.
Oh,
You make it bold.
Bold gray.
He wants it to be Micah 19.
and size of the print on the return address.
Nope.
Nope. Too small.
When you made the changes there that you can, you want to hit continue.
It seems to be more social media driven.
Absolutely, because it wants to be the lead generation. When you have those that all put in there, you're going to see the proof of the property, and you can either download a PDF of it. Of course, it's going to have the word proof written across it, or and then you're going to approve that. This is exactly how it will print. Reminds you, and you can continue to the cart. From here, you can choose whether you're going to have it mailed to yourself, you're going to upload your mailing list, have them do it, or do the EDDM. Pick a radius. Okay. Got it in the cart. Now you're going to do mailing information. It's going to ask you, how do you want it done? mail my order, mail it and ship it to me, ship my order, address it and send it, ship it to me, or just download the PDF. If you download the PDF, that's where you can take it and upload it to Express Docs or wherever else you're gonna put it to, okay? If you say, I wanna mail my order, it's gonna ask you, how would you like your order mailed? And this is where you can upload your mailing list. Or choose that radius search.
So if you get the PDF, it's free. You just have to take it somewhere to print. on your own,
Like I
or-
said, Express Docs or wherever you would use.
All the other ones obviously pay for.
And they have a minimum of 50 for the mailed pieces if you're sending it out. You can schedule it and then you add additional comments there. Any questions on that? Okay. If you want to upload your own custom piece, maybe if you've got someone doing some marketing for you, you can upload that in here and produce it to go out to the postcard. So you can do it from reverse. Instead of taking it and putting it to Express Docs, if you created it yourself on your publisher or PowerPoint, Illustrator, whatever, you can upload it and send it from here. Okay. If you didn't like any of those templates.
And it would mail it out for you?
Yes, as long as you upload your list. Mhm. Any questions online? I have a couple Zoom people. Nothing in the chat. Okay. Across the top menu here, this will take you back to all of your listings and how you want to prompt them. The content is the digital print, all the different formats you can choose from. You notice it says here campaigns. When you're in Megaphone and you choose the campaigns here, this is creating those like sensations. Anyone ever use sensations to get the recipe sent out? Cutting board, so forth? Yep, they've integrated it into here. So you can choose a monthly mailing to go out, whether it be a do-it-yourself tips, and they even have recipes, Lee. Market tips, safety, recipes. So you can create that to go out. I don't know what the cost is versus what Sensations is doing, but you might want to look into that. Seasonal, traditional, lifestyle, first-time home buyers. So this is going to be, whether it's digital or print, this is the campaigns that would be sent out that you're paying for. You can still do the campaign in Booge that goes out emailed, you know, to whatever database you have up in there.
Sorry.
That's all right. I'm taking it all with a grain of salt, Sherry. So I'm not, so. Right. Leads and contacts next. This is where, again, if you want to upload your mailing list, upload your database to get it into here just for mailing purposes. Okay.
But it won't pull it out.
You can pull it from Boosh, yes. If you go into manage my contacts. You can add a list. Come on. Should be able to shortcuts. I don't see where my option is for my Boosh. I'll get that for you.
So you said in contacts is where you can upload your CRM.
Yes,
So this is your CRM to use.
only when it comes to the marketing pieces. If you want it sent out directly from here.
Oh.
Yeah, if you want it
I was
sent out
thinking,
directly
my
from here.
CRM's to me.
Right. No, you wouldn't be managing or building a relationship within Megaphone. You're only putting them in there so you can generate labels for you to send out your postcards.
Like Mary Kay, if you were farming a street, you just listed a house on it.
Mhm.
But you also wanted to,
I'm utilizing my CRM. I'm not managing my CRM.
Okay.
Got it.
Yep. All right, pricing next. That will give you an idea what the cost is for postcards, for the newsletters, turnaround time. They're saying there's a delay now. I haven't used this yet, but the same delay has only been about 3 extra days due to COVID, that they're short-staffed and turnaround time is longer. Of course, help menu in my account. Back on the Megaphone dashboard, if you wanted to create, this is what I said, your video, because they took away that YouTube video. It's going to take you to Remax Hustle, generate a listing video there, and upload that to your YouTube. And you also post it on Facebook from there as well. Same thing if you wanted to create that website and tell your seller, here's the website for your home, share it out to everybody. You actually need to go into your remax.com page, type in the address, pull it up, and that generates that URL that you can share.
You're sharing it on Facebook.
Mhm.
You generate it on Hustle, you connect it to Megaphone, and then it shares to
No,
Facebook.
no. Well, Hustle is what you create the listing video,
Uh-huh.
and that's what you post to YouTube. If you want to share the URL of the website for your seller's home, so they can then share that website out too, you have to go to remax.com or to johansenteam.com, type in the property address, and it will pop up the landing page. That's the URL that now is the website for the home. In Design Center, it was generating that for you automatically. Now in Megaphone, you have to do a little bit more work.
I just put a note on here.
Better. What was that?
I just put my note on here. Ask me.
There we go. All right, now down here on the listing history, this is going to show you how the ads actually produced that they did for you. So the ad that was generated for my listing on Ivy Woods got 215 views, 27 people clicked on it, and I think I got 1 lead out of it. And the house was sold by the time I got all that. So I get what you're saying, but you know, that's reported back to them.
What generated the lead? Well, I mean, what?
The ad that they put on Facebook.
No. I mean, like, what activity made it an actual
7
lead?
days.
Yeah. What activity happened that activity then
I'm
became turned?
That
turned the
person
lead?
saw the ad on the banner ad and clicked on it.
Okay.
Maybe you see the house
So
up
just by
close.
clicking on it generates. it
And when you're on
being
Facebook
called-
and you click on an ad, you're already logged in. So that's how they're able to capture your information, your email address, whatever you have on your profile on Facebook, they're capturing that information.
So it's not really like somebody reached out, I'm interested, it could have been a
Correct.
tire
Somebody
kicker.
clicked on the ad.
Yeah, okay.
So there's my impression count on Facebook, and then the ad that was actually ran on Facebook is on the right-hand side here. Down here, it says share ad performance. If you ever want to just share with your seller how the ad did, so they're seeing that you're actually marketing their properties, you're going to copy that URL, where it says copy, and send that to your seller. That generates the report, shows the seller what the ad was and how many hits it got. I understand.
This is 10 times more work.
It is.
And it is social media driven,
Driven.
which is fine. That's the bigger thing nowadays. But that's all.
I had an agent ask me the other day, do I need to have Facebook? I don't have Facebook. I don't want Facebook. And I said, no. Have you needed Facebook for 27 years you've been in business? No, you don't need Facebook. I'm not telling everybody to shut down their Facebook, but I'm saying there is. Absolutely.
It's just an extra dimension.
Well, and I heard some statistic on the radio this morning that said, did you know that there's still almost 25% of consumers that do not use the internet at all?
Hmm.
It was a little amazing to me, but
That sounds high.
That sounds like
consider, well, accessibility too.
But let's face it, especially if you're on the west side, really anywhere.
Yeah.
You have a lot of older people who don't have a computer in their phone. They don't have these, or in their home, they don't have these smartphone, nothing.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's why they've gone a little bit too far with this, as far as going more digital.
Mhm.
And the stuff that sellers, they're making it 1,000 times harder.
Oh, if you sat down and tried to explain to a seller everything that you're doing, you'd lose them at, Megaphone.
We
They
lost them.
can't even understand why they have showings the same day their house is online.
Right.
They have a hard time, like, why do I have 6 showings by 8 o'clock? They don't understand that.
No, I mean, real estate is still a task business. It's a basic task business, but there's different ways to complete the task now, and this is one of them. So, but I've been in this business for 20 years myself, and I still think that it's word of mouth. It's postcards that you mail out. It's a sign in the yard. Exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Any questions on this?
Is making like a brochure to leave at the house,
Mhm.
is that any more complex than doing the
No.
postage?
No, they take everything from MLS. So it's just a matter of editing that text so that, like Kim said, you're spelling out bedroom.
Is there only one, like Design Center had 15 brochure templates?
Yeah,
Is this
there's several.
one?
Nope, there's several. I was counting before, I got to 21 different postcard templates. So I think they just took everything from Design Center and threw it into here as far as templates. Justin, you had mentioned that you did see a listing presentation on here because I couldn't find it.
Yeah, I had to dig for it. I
Okay.
found it in-
In Design Center, they did have a couple listing presentations, digital and print. If anybody wanted to use that. I don't know that it says user friendly on this, but any of you have listing presentations that you use currently or no? Print, okay,
Yeah, mine's pretty good.
okay. And probably one that you've had for a while, right?
It's been a long time.
I update my sales.
Right, right,
But,
okay.
yeah.
But something that you've been using for a while.
The
The Remax one is on here.
No, it's 7 years old.
big scheme of things.
The other one was 20 years old, you're right.
All right, so,
The brand power.
yes,
You know, Chris sent out some.
The power of the brand.
About the power of the brand last week, so I updated mine to reflect,
mhm,
you know.
that most current data, absolutely, yeah. All right, back on the dashboard, I went and clicked on content. This is that shortcut menu to everything that you want to get from here. Your printable content is also found here. Your Remax Hustle link is here. The branded content is here. Photofy, which is mobile version only, but do you use Photofy, Justin, a lot? Okay, do you like it? Is there anything you want to add about it?
The only thing I don't like about it is you gotta do it on that little screen.
You gotta do it on the phone.
You gotta do it on the
Yeah.
phone. It's a mobile version only,
Pass.
right? Here's where it says booze
Well,
campaigns.
Justin, why do you, you're a younger person, you think that's important to your demographic, that it's on, that it's driven on the phone?
Well, I mean, to make the pieces on photo, I have to do it on the phone, but you can post them
Anyway.
anywhere.
Wherever.
It's just hard on that small screen to.
I went back to my dashboard on Megaphone.
But is your demographic?
And clicked on content.
Oh,
Yeah, that's probably all.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've had buyers tell me, don't email me listings, please text them.
Yeah, it's always, whenever I hit anybody around my age, friends or whatever, they're always like, I emailed you that 3 hours ago, and now you're texting it.
Yeah.
They don't care. They don't want to check the email. On their phone, they don't check the email anymore?
They want it in.
Why would
They want a text message. Yeah, I have a 27-year-old. She'll see a text before she'll see an email.
I can't even figure out how from my desktop I can send it as a text message. I don't think. you
In
can.
Booge?
No, if a brand new listing hits MLS and you want to send it to somebody,
Uh-huh.
I don't think you can do it from the desktop. You have to find it on your phone, on the.
Correct, right.
Yeah, and send it as a text message.
Right. Oh, yeah, if you're a Mac person. I'm not a Mac person.
You know, you have to be on the, and send it as a text out.
Is there anything in MLS that you can set up as text instead of email?
No, and you don't want to do from MLS because you will not capture the leads from MLS. I see Remax preferred share from MLS all the time, and I refuse to like it because you're not capturing a lead when you share from MLS.
When you just send it to your, wait a minute, I just sent it to my own client.
No, when you're doing it through that, like through, yeah, as an
Right.
email.
Right.
But I've seen on Facebook, you get on Facebook and, and Miles will double share, Laura's
Right.
posting, and it will say cincymls.com. That
Like,
you will not, exactly, you cannot capture any lead because if they click on that, it's then taken right to the MLS, not to
See,
you.
What I was getting at is when you set up clients.
And of course, right,
Is there a way to have those text message to the client versus an email?
no, yeah,
That's coming probably.
I'm sure it will.
Would have been really cool.
All right. So again, you can create your listing videos to Remax Hustle. You can create your website by going to remax.com and pulling up the property there. On this content page, you can also click on Bouge campaigns. This takes you back into Bouge and into the campaign portion that we covered in Bouge before. Okay, so it's not anything separate. It's just a shortcut back to that. And of course, this, that listing. Is there a way to search for this? Trending, favorites. Oh, here it is, listing presentations. Uh, 15 pages, 3 comparables, 4 testimonials.
So
17 pages, 6 comparables, and 8. So one's bigger than the other.
recreate that pathway.
So you would say, so the
You
way
want
it's
something?
set up, it says printable, Justin, you're gonna save it and then just whip open your laptop when you're at my house, right?
No,
You're gonna print it, okay?
We were back at the dashboard, Mary Kay, and I went into content, printable content, or I had to click on create new. And then underneath the menu option, come on. The menu option right here, content, and over here on the right, listing presentation. So it might be something to look through and see. There is still a listing presentation up on milesandchris.com, but it has the outdated logos, but it's in a PowerPoint presentation, so you could edit it a little bit if you wanted something to start with. Any questions on this?
Well, is there an advantage to posting more times than once or twice a day? If all this is automated, okay, and is there an advantage to get the impressions or to get people you in front of? Is that a myth or is that a true statement?
It really is going to depend on the content. The content and who's, seeing it at that time.
Should we be running it all through Megaphone?
No, I think you should stick with your individual, business pages that you have and sharing it from there. I mean, let Megaphone post to it. Absolutely. It's going to capture a lead and a banner ad, but you should, like when I had Megaphone post to my Facebook, my Ivy Woods Let me show you what that looked like. So this is the ad that it posted for me. And it included the URL of the house, because when they click on the image, it just shows them an image. They need to click on the URL, which takes them to my Remax page and the listing information on there. But when I saw that, I waited for it to pop up on my business page, and then I shared it to my personal page, and then I had people sharing it from there. This is the website now. And that's always, you know, branded to you. So this is what the ad looked like when it came up from, and it says here, published by megaphone.remax.com, and what day and time it went up.
See, we try to do the coming soon there too,
Mm-hmm.
because agents are so busy, they won't pay attention on the coming soon, has 7 days left or 3 days left or whatever.
Just be sure for advertising law that when you post anything coming soon, you have to put the showing start date. Yeah. So that should automatically be in the MLS remarks. It's going to feed out to everything else. So just start from there, that the showing date's included in MLS remarks.
Okay, so tell me, if you look at this. I had a listing last week. I don't know how I fixed this. Like, I don't know. Are you gonna tell me if I did it from MLS?
Nope, that came from Boosh.
Or it came from Megaphone.
Megaphone.
Yeah.
Were you happy with it? Changing the tune now?
Mhm.
Is it so bad?
Leanne,
Yes.
on this page here, what is, I'm being stupid, but
No.
what does it mean when it says organic? Organic social media posts,
Yeah.
other organic things.
Organic means it was created automatically for you. If it's not organic, it's something that you change, whether you change the picture or you change your remark on the generated ad. It's no longer organic.
Organic is the way they send it to you.
That's because you're familiar with it.
Oh,
Now, what about AdWords? Is that?
AdWords is still separate. AdWords is a third-party advertiser that is creating an ad for your house, your listing, and it's putting it out on the banner ads that appear on like Google and where you have the option to pay for in here. They're putting it out for free for you there, and they're tracking that.
So we're getting a week of AdWords.
And a week of Megaphone. Mhm. Yeah, which in this market is fantastic. Use it, let it go. But like Sherry said, when inventory starts to build back up and we start returning to normal a little bit, you might see some advantage to paying for some additional ads.
I'll just wait till I get that 300,000,
that's a good
$400,000.
charge.
All right, any questions online? Let me see if I have my. Nope. Kirsten or Teresa, you have any questions?
And soaking it all in. Thanks a lot, Lee.
You're welcome. And like I said, I'll send you a recording of this, and there was a handout I gave them. I'll email to you both as well. Okay.
Okay, thank
And
you
I'll
so
post
much.
it on the Facebook page too. All right. Well, as promised, Sherry. Sherry, we're wrapping up, so you should be good on time. All right. Any other questions or? Nope. I know it's a lot to throw at you guys. If you have any questions afterwards, come to mind, reach out to me. I'm happy to help. Okay.
Justin, are you the go-to guy here in Bridgetown?
Yes.
Whenever you're happy to get in line for it.
Yep. Let me wrap things up here, ladies. I'll send this to you later today.